Converting Grams to Moles, Part 2 by Mr. Thiel. Alright, in this problem we are asked how many moles of calcium are in 5.00 grams of calcium. So again, like every problem, it's helpful to take a look at what we're given and what we need to find. And using this diagram from our textbook, I think is a very useful thing to do in the beginning of doing these problems, or learning how to do these problems. So, take a look at what we're given. We're given 5.00 grams of calcium. Look up at the diagram and we see that on the left side we have a place for this. We're given our mass of our element in grams, and we are asked to find moles of calcium. So we need to end up with moles of calcium. We're given grams of calcium, we need to end up with moles of calcium. Alright, so the first thing that we do is we write down our given in fractional form. So we have 5.00 grams of calcium over 1. And then what we need to do is we need to take this given amount of grams and multiply it by the reciprocal of the molar mass of our element. So in order to do this, we need to refer to, unless we have it memorized, which eventually may happen for some common elements, but what we need to do before that happens is we need to refer to the periodic table, which will give us the molar mass of our element. So here in the periodic table, we're looking for the element calcium. So there is our element calcium, and for calcium we see that the average atomic mass is 40.078 AMUs. So recall once again that the average atomic mass of an element is numerically equivalent to its molar mass. So the number is the same, the only thing different are the units. So the average atomic mass of a calcium atom is 40.078 AMUs. This is numerically equivalent to the molar mass of calcium. So the molar mass of calcium would be the same number, 40.078, but the units are grams per mole. So 40.078 grams per mole. So with this information, we can return to our problem and plug in the molar mass, or the reciprocal of the molar mass. So we come to our problem, and we plug in the reciprocal of the molar mass. That is 1 mole of calcium per 40.078 grams of calcium. So what this will allow us to do is to eliminate grams of calcium. They cancel out as we run through the math of this problem, and that leaves us with moles of calcium, which is what we're asked to find. So we do the math and we get 0.12475672244, and as we see in all of these problems in this series, this number of digits is way too many. We are not justified in having this many digits to the right of the decimal place, so we need to round our answer to the proper number of significant figures. So we look at the two numbers that we started with. We have 5.00 grams of calcium. That has 3 significant figures. And we can look at the molar mass of calcium, which is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 significant figures. So we have to go with the smaller number there, which is 3 significant figures. So we round our answer to 3 sig figs, and that gives us 0.125 moles of calcium. So 5 grams of calcium is 0.125 moles of calcium. And we are now done with this particular problem.